energy. And then the second part is that you're doing a process where you're opening yourself up at a large level in order to absorb more information. So there's two parts to the problem. One is I think you're generous in opening yourself up that way, but I think you should do it in situations where you're more certain of where you're actually at. Not where you think you're at or where you could be, but where you're actually at. And the other part of it is that, you need to learn. Either you go online and you learn some rituals, or you have a conversation with me and I teach you some rituals where you take and you center yourself and you get rid of the energy that is not yours. And
yes.
I think one of the problems that happens when you become so receptive and so open and everything else is that people think of what you said to them, or they think about how you helped them, and they don't mean to do that, but they attach to your energy. And sometimes it's very positive. When it's family members and people we love, we are very reliant on that energy to keep us connected. But when it's just people that we're serving and advising and consulting with, we sort of have to learn how to close ourselves back down and then center our own energy and then start over. It is one of the greatest problems I currently see with people that are working in this field, is that nobody has taken the time to teach them how to, get back to their energy. And this is the skill that you need today. So, but you are taking and handling you are helping a lot of people. You are making yourself available, and you do really believe in your work. So those skills and that place of living from the open place in your heart, those skills can't be replaced. All you need is a little bit of training, and you should be just fine. Is that helpful?
That's helpful. Okay, so how would I try to get in touch with you to train?
Well, it's really just a phone call. You can call me, 714-400-7384. And I studied with a man by the name of Milton Schwartz in Santa Monica, California. I studied with him for about 5 years. And he has a book. If you can find the book, it would be fabulous, because it would really help you right now. He has a book, and it's called Creator's Healing Star. And the man's name is Milton, and his last name, I'll spell it. It's Schwartz, Schwartz, Milton Schwartz, Creator's Healing Star. Fabulous book. Fabulous book. Okay?
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so you did pick up that energy. Yes, it is not mine. It's not mine. Yeah, I can't take it.
Well, I think that you're talented, and I think a lot of people that are talented as intuitives or psychics or light workers or healers, whatever you want to call it, I think that they understand a lot of training and education, but they don't ask the next question. And when they're doing their work, they haven't trained themselves to ask those questions. So it's just a skill. It's just something that you learn. And I honestly and truly, I think you are more generous than I would ever think to be in the way you open yourself up, because you do a lot of things to open yourself up so that you can give your healing energy and help people. And I don't do that. I just don't do that.
I don't want to be too jittery.
Well, just telling you, that's part of what's going on. It's just nothing more than learning a technique, and you'll be fine. Thank God it's an easy problem. Okay?
Oh, thank you. I feel a lot better. Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. You will hear from me. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm glad that it's an easy problem. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right, TJ, are you there? I can hear you.
Hello?
Hey, this is Suzanne Wyman, the Power Psychic. Who's this?
Hey, how you doing this evening?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Tell me your first name, please.
Desmond.
Desmond, all right. And Desmond, what's your date of birth?
12/16. You need the year, please?
Oh, please, yes.
Oh. 71.
She's on the same.
Okay. 12/16/1971. Desmond, you are somebody who is a great problem solver. You enjoy working hard, providing for people you care about. You've always had to work twice as hard to get half as much of what you want in this world. And I think that you've got an admirable attitude of making it happen. So you're calling because you want something specific, and you're hoping I have some insight for you. Let's do the question, Desmond.
So many. I mean, I don't. I kind of hit it on the head. I don't know. I mean, what do you?
Let me read his cards. I haven't done a cards yet, so.
Okay.
Let me read his cards, and then maybe he'll come up with a question after he hears this. So, Desmond, I haven't been reading my cards yet tonight because I was featuring my pal. It's Suzanne Wyman-Flynn, but let me get in here. So this will be the first time. But Desmond, let's see what it is that you're all about. Now, what part of the country are you in?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, it looks like you've got something going on in the past pretty deep. And you came in to this world with a complete memory of not wanting to do the same thing you did with a lady that was very important to you. It was either your mother or somebody in the metaphysical world. Now, let me tell you what's going on right now for you. You've got a really high calling right now, and the world's opening up to you, but you've got a lot of the female energy around you with your guide. So right now, Suzanne, and you can explain it due to his date of birth or tell him how to be able to tap in, because I don't do astrology like she does. I'm one of those people that gave up on it, so I do tarot cards, but I'm reading your cards right now. Now, I'm saying that anything is possible, but you do need to be paying attention to your dreams, because you have 7 different opportunities up before the end of the year. This is your year. So there's new retail stores going up where I live. There's all kind of businesses sprouting up, and those people that make money and want to make money, it's out there for them. Money doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop. So, you got to keep on keeping on, because you've got 7 different opportunities. But you're going to have to decide for yourself and focus in your dreams, and that happens to be something Suzanne's very good at. Now, in the future, I got a new marriage card. So you're not married? Is that the problem?
No, I'm not married. Never been married.
Well, you looks like you wanted to travel. Did you finish? Have you already gone overseas?
No.
Well, it looks like you've got some travel that you have not finished or completed in the future, and they want you to think about your future, but you've got a higher calling due to this woman you left way back in the past life before you got here. But it shows in the future, it looks like she may find you. So you may be wanting to put a call out to your soulmate. But it shows that your path is the future in actually the metaphysical world. Suzanne, can you explain to him a calling for the Hierophant?
Right.
Do you know what that would do? That's his calling.
Okay, good.
All right. He's not married, and he's got a past life with a woman that was like a metaphysical high priestess or his mother. But he wants to do the thing that he left behind, from what I can see, in a past energy before he got to this reality or this dimension. And, so however you do that. And then the Hierophant calling.
So,
thanks.
So I'm gonna try and put this into real simple language for you. It's Desmond, right?
Yes.
So my first impression of you is that you have a relationship with a woman today in your life. I'm not saying that it's a romantic relationship, but you have an important female in your life that influences you. Is that right?
Right now, Yeah, I don't know influence. Maybe I can look at it like that. Maybe.
Okay.
So
Not
I
really,
think,
but maybe.
I think what TJ is talking about is the fact that you have always wanted to have the life of being able to have a good relationship with a woman and having the freedom to travel and to pursue your life's dream. But it always seems as if just at the point in time when you would be able to see yourself moving forward, a setback occurs. And so now you have just sort of slipped into an apathetic place, and really the universe, life, is asking you to once again risk to pursue what you really want. I think your biggest problem is that you're afraid to want for something and not get it again. And so even though at this point in time it's possible for you to get it, I really need you to become motivated. So you're charming, charismatic, gentle, thoughtful, kind, and considerate with women. You can be incredibly generous with your time and how thoughtful you are with them. So I want to ask you to open up your heart and to risk having your heart open to love and to embrace the journey that you're on. You really do have a good deal of good fortune if you can access that past life. A lot of people don't meditate. One thing you can do, it costs nothing. It simply requires that you be capable of concentration, and that is to either verbally record into your telephone or on a piece of paper and pen, write down your dreams first thing in the morning, and just make that your habit. A lot of people in the spiritual world don't take the time to learn to do their dreams, and it is the foundation of our spiritual work. It is the one tool that every person has where your subconscious state is translating information that you need in order to assist you to make the changes you need in your life to reach your full potential. So you don't complain, you don't whine, and you are somebody who's extremely straightforward. So your changes occur November, December, January, February, March, and April. So it starts in November, and it's a series of changes, and you're going to think, what is going on? And it is just simply about the fact of things need to be shaken up, shifted about, and get you onto your path. Truthfully, there's some people that, you can opt out on your karma, but in this situation, I think after our conversation, you're going to opt in to accept what your karmic pattern is supposed to be. And I'm extremely happy for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not going to be so that means it might be abruptly changed.
It might be unexpected. I wouldn't say abrupt. I would say unexpected. You think that you have a plan and you have a way to do it, and it doesn't turn out that way, and you think, well, why did it happen this way? And sometimes it takes people a long time to look back at a perspective. They had a plan and they wanted to do things a certain way, and it doesn't turn out that way. And then later in 20/20 hindsight, we look at it and we go, well, thank God that plan didn't work out, because it really would have been a catastrophe. So I really want you to, before you go to sleep at night, tell yourself, I trust my life's purpose. I trust what the universe has in store for me, and I trust that process. I just want you to recite that to yourself as you go to sleep, and just pay attention to the people you have in your life. Do they support you? Do they make you feel expansive and good about who you are, or do they cause you to constrict and feel fearful and anxious about what's going on in your life? That's really it's just that simple to take that approach to your life.
Okay, well, that's very insightful right there. So,
okay.
Desmond, the Hierophant is the teacher of wisdom, so that's your highest calling. If you spend your life, the rest of your life, you've been called between the law and liberty, okay, obedience and disobedience. So with this Black Lives Matter, this is a very important crown for you to be working with. It's called the Triple Crown, from the keys to heaven down to your feet, and then doing everything in between. So, apply your intelligence and your wisdom, and think about working with others, especially during this time on Earth, because you have 7 opportunities in your dreams, but only you can make the decisions. But remember, you're on a calling, and you left a beautiful path in your past, and you're doing your best to open yourself back up to that being that Hierophant. That was your